The last time I went to church was last year. I was still doing dialysis. I was invited by somebody that I know many years ago. She single-handedly invited me, of which I couldn't say no. I have nothing against church because I believe that we are serving one God. That is my own belief. I don't care what others believe about me. But we all serve only one God, collective energy that move mountain. Yes. If you tell me now the reason why she invited me to that church, not for good, because my spirit told me that it's not for good. The same person did wedding according to people that know how to bring stories. She didn't invite me in her wedding, but she invited me to a church, a trapped church, in sense that not the church that is trapped, but the thing behind her inviting me to that church, the environment and the things I saw make me to say, God, how can sinners be in charge of the temple of the Most High God? This is my question. And I'm still asking God to open that dialogue, that dilemma, and make me to understand. I remember the first day I met the pastor. I met him at Malta. I can describe it, but I will send the picture how I met the pastor. I remember that is the first company I went to search for job. And they didn't take me for a job. As I was coming back, I went to spy on a company of which they invited me in. That is how I met my husband, and that is how I began to work. They exchanged me to another person. 30 minutes later, the person they were expecting came. At the end, they now take two of us for work. I was supposed to be going home, but I didn't go home. I worked 8 hours that day. Yes, I'm not trying to tell you that I'm perfect, but I want to tell you that there's something they call destiny. You don't choose your destiny. God designed your destiny. Yes, I remember that amazing sister, the wife of the pastor. There is something about her that attracts my spirit, of which I can't explain. I pray that I will see her one day, that I might be able to embrace her, because I feel that there is something special about that woman. I have never seen a woman of grace like her. She's just so amazing. She is a testimoniancer of God's faithfulness. When you look at her, you find the glory of God all around her. She's just so amazing. A hard-working woman. When I look at her, I know that God exists. God can change the story of any human being on earth if only you believe. The God we serve do amazing things. That is the reason why I don't discriminate. I allow God to design everything that happened in my life. I allow God to make His will to be done in my own life and the life of many that I have ever seen in my life.
Ọhaneze ekene m unu abalị ọma, na-ekene nwoke na-ekene nwanyị, na-ekene otu anyị si wee na-achụ Biafra. The title of this video is Kodadi. Kodadi means those people that stab you behind. They don't have the guts, what it takes to stab you at your front. On the otu aka na-akpọ Kodadi. ndị dịka ndị niile ji tụọ vote nye Peter Obi, all of them, they are Kodadi. Adeboye kpọrọ onwe ya pastor, he is one of the Kodadi, because mma ka ọ na-esu Jesus n'azụ, because he don't practice what he preaches. Him and most of the men of God, they have left the work of God and begin to do the work of man because of selfish interests, because of what they are going to gain. That is the reason why I say God is not the author of confusion. Ihe most of our men of God na-eme these days is to create confusion among ndị na-eso ha. I want to remind us what is written in that Bible. The Bible says that at the end time, na Revelation nke edelia, ọ sị na multitude ga-eso ndị ga-eme ha ka ha fuo ụzọ, just as a lot of people are following fake pastors because of one thing or the other. He said that ha na-achọ miracle, or one thing or the other makes them to feel that going to that church will give them salvation. At the end of the day, most of them don't go to church because they want salvation. Because church have become a point of contact for corruption. Church have become ebe who no man nade. Or most, I don't want to generalize, most of the churches, non in Nigeria, they are all corrupt. Most of them have link. Even the Awusano, most of them, they have link. And they give them money to brainwash you because they know they have multitude. What they cannot do with gun, they use pastors to do it. Clean jobs. I want to let you to know that people like Adeboye, those are corrupt pastors. Corrupt pastors can happen. They are corrupt. And most of those pastors in Apota to prophesy as say, they will come and say what God have not sent them. Maybe on one guest, they will quote you to that one guest. Like that Pastor Potano say, now Simon wants to take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's position. I don't know if most of us remember, because I remember things very well. I study people. I don't only watch. I go beyond what my eyes see. When he was in that program, now Simon's program, what he was doing, he was exhibiting himself. He was doing publicity. You know, when you are watching television, you will see publicity will now come and play. That was what he was doing in that program. To tell Biafrans how many times all prophesied that come to pass. I want to tell Biafrans today that God cannot give you something without solution. Any prophecy that God gives you, for that thing not to come to pass. Even if it come to pass, it will not create damages. Nro today. Chukwu ya agwa m aja m ga-achọ ka nro ahụ m rọrọ ka ọ hapụ create damage. Unu maro the damage Christianity have caused us. marụ mgbe ha bidoro this generation of Christianity. Egwu atụ unu. I want us to remember. I want to take you back many years ago. Onwe ha na-akpọ pen friend. Ọ ya bụ ide ndị ọcha later. He reply ya gị with something. Onye ọbụla idel, they will reply you with something. So our people was writing and they send the Bible. I know one of my friends those days that received one. Idel he send the Bible. They were busy pumping Bible to Nigeria. I don't have anything against Bible because I follow the good word no name. You gotta go. I respect Bible more than any other thing. But the interpretation of Bible can lead you astray. Because when you happen to enter inside this type of Achikote men of God, their interpretation of Bible will lead you astray. But if you read the Bible and tell God to take control, because Bible is one of the bestseller, one of the complete book either in this planet Earth, and I have a lot of respect for it. The name we have respect for is for those Echikote men of God. Otu o si dị na men of God, otu ahụ God si dịkwa na nke dibịa. Onye megide pastor, ọ bụ na pastor ekweghị omume, ọ ba na omenala. Onye megide omenala, ọ bụ na omenala dibịa ekwezighị omume, ha baro n'ụka. Kita nu, a lot of people na hapụzi ụka ime omenala maka na ha furu na akwụkwọ tiwara aki na ọ rụrụ 2 hotels. So most of them want to be like him. Mgbe ọ na-ewu na pastor bụ ihe na-enye mmadụ ego, ndị mmadụ ahapụ dibịa je na-eme pastor. Ozi omenala na-ewuru ha kịta. You have to take position, decide where you want to stay, and be very alert if you don't want to go astray in this end time, because a lot of people will go astray. In a joker, I saw one get Janoka. He invites him for any ceremony in Oka. I will come because I have a clean heart. I don't have anything against any religion. I don't have anything against any culture. The thing I have problem with is those fake prophets that have, most of them have made God liar. God, I know, is not a liar. And the God I know don't stab you at your back. I can never stab any man at the back. I can never take you unaware. I will first of all warn you, chanonzo, isi na ida chanonzo, kinifa na-eme. So I don't want this video to be so long. Mana ihe nchọ ka anyị mụta na this video. Ndị niile je tụọ vote. You all are betrayers. You all are stabbers. Ndị niile na-asị na sit at home na-emeghe ya. You all are stabbers. I want to let you know that the sit at home is not for Mazi Simon. The sit at home is for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The sit at home is for your freedom. The sit at home is for me, is for you. So don't give up, because God is going to put all these people where they belong. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day. I will be happy if some of you to join me live. I'm going to go to church because I'm going to make church. You got to go? Tomorrow, I will not be doing anything. Basara my private business. my nke ihe na-akpị ya my project. Ịghọtago? Ejigo m 2 days mee ya, and I'm very happy for otu o so wee na-eche. Nna si Chukwu ya were ọnọdụ, Chukwu ewelugo ọnọdụ ebe ahụ. So ihe na-achọ ịgwa anyị is that tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day for me. I want you to be a partaker if you feel like. Ọ bụ na ọsọ gị, ọ bụ na ọsọ gị, who cares? God bless you all, as many of you that support me, even all my monitoring spirits. God bless you. In day one, my battery is weak. I have to end this video again tomorrow.
Who knows as my tomorrow is going to be. This video is done last year, I think, or 2 years ago. It's like today. It's like recent. That is the reason why I appreciate God in everything He do in my life. I don't program my life. It is God that normally takes charge. That is the reason why the enemy cannot be able to succeed in my life. When you go to the doctor, it is what you tell the doctor that is wrong to you that the doctor is going to take charge of. That is the reason why when I look at some people, when they will look at your face and begin to lie to you and take you for granted, it makes me smile. Because God is so faithful and amazing in my life. Yes, I love how I serve my God. I love how I worship Him. That is the reason why when the time comes, nobody teaches you how to fly. You learn by yourself.